Oh, it's you and Luigi. Cool. This was your tricolor. So, oh, you won this one because you got both of the sprinkles. Let me see. Oh man, Lord, you really fed on this one. I'm just looking at the stats here right now. You have 6 deaths and 1 splat. Each of you were able to grab one of the ultra signals though, so I guess that's good. But the fact that you're using Umbrella is kind of because apparently, well, this is actually a fact, but I don't care about it too much. It's just, please know what you're doing. Umbrellas are the worst class in Splatoon because even though they have like the shotgun shot, they don't deal very much damage. The shield is nice, but if you want to do Umbrella, you have to use more than just like the shots. To get splats, you gotta be using your sub, you gotta be using your special. Like, the thing that I notice, even in higher ranks, is sometimes people just forget that they have bombs and specials. You have to use the shield lore. That's what's gonna save you. So I'm just gonna watch you here. So you do paint. You paint a lot at the start, which is actually a bad thing. Here, like, there's a lot of debate just in, like, everywhere. There's a lot of debate on whether you should ink base or not, but it's a lot more complicated issue. So when you want to, like, especially if you're doing this competitively, like, it's fine if you just want to play and turn off your brain and just ha 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 hoo hoo ink, but this is a tricolor turf war and you're playing for your team and you want to win. Yes, you ink until you get special. Okay, that's cool. Ink to build special is nice, but okay. Bubbler's epic for getting signals too. Oh yeah. So you want to rush to mid and make sure you have control of the most vital area first. If you die, that's when you start inking base. So you die, so you have like just your little 2 paths. Hold on. Okay, so you have like your 2 little paths. So you have your paths going in, but blue goes straight for the center to take control of it. That's a good thing. But you and Luigi and this Aerospray on the fire team decides to stay behind an ink base first. Now that's good for going for special if that's what your team needs in the first few seconds to like maybe distribute everything if you have something like tandem missiles. But if you want to get control first, if you want to get that ultra signal as soon as it spawns in, you want to rush in and pinch the center over there. You want to pinch them. Okay, the other thing about Brella is please use the shield, but because the shield has such a delayed hit, you have to read people. You have to know that you're backed up or back up yourself to make sure that you have somewhere to run if your Brella decides to die in the first several hits, because the Brella is relatively weak when it comes to shielding you. Like, it'd probably shield you from a couple hits, and if that's all you need, that's great. But if you're like running headfirst into 3 people shooting at you, you're not going to get very far. So Airspray already got their special charge. They're contesting blue right here. You're still going in. You're still linking base. You and Luigi are still linking base. You throw those 3. That doesn't... Does that get anyone? Hold on. Let me check that again. I think that might have chipped off a bit of Starburst and gotten you at least an assist there. No, Starburst already died there. So, one is down. Yanni is about to die over there. No, Yanni had the Booyah Bomb and she pushed you and Luigi out into the center, but you two got it. No, wait, Lore, how did... They were not paying attention when you took the Ultra Signal there. Yeah, I noticed. You get the Ultra Signal that basically covers your spawn, or at least your mid for the rest of that. What do you mean zoom in on that? You didn't get the kill. They died before the triple ink strike was out. Okay, what? Zoom in on what? The Ultra Signal. Okay. Zoom in on that. So, okay, Starburst is there. You and Luigi run in while Yanni's trying to save themselves. You get pushed. Lore grabs it. Master Lu gets you, but because you're protected by the bubbler, the people on that side aren't able to get you. And Yanni tries to come in, but is not able to hit you because the bubbler's center over there protected you. Nice. Well, that worked. But, okay. You are technically winning, but Fire has a lot more control over this. Over everything right now. It's like mostly between Fire and Grass, but because of your Sprinkler, you don't have to worry about that as much. Okay, so you grab it. Nice, you grab it. Good Bubbler. Yeah, Bubbler good. Luigi grabs the other signal. Splats Yanni. Nice. Lore, what I'd suggest you do is, like, it's kind of weird because you're short range. The thing about Brellis is, like, I think it's just a bias because I've gone against Shadowwind in Splatoon 2, but I think the Tentabrella is the most viable for competitive, aside from other Brellas. It's just, because the Brella is short range, they have to be front line, but they can't shield as much, very small, and you'd have to bunch up together to be protected by the Brella. But you don't want to be bunched up together in most cases, or any case, because then if one person dies, chances are the other person will get a collateral damage and also die. So I see you, Lore. You are very focused on getting the people at mid, and you did not notice Yanni. You would have had a slightly better chance at fighting Yanni. Vac is kind of mid on attack, though, to be fair. Yes. And with those, you mostly secure your win, but I've recovered. I'll show you my tricolor battles, because I've won all of them. Even when one team, Fire team, got both signals one time. And then in another round, each team got an Ultra Signal. But we still won. We still outpainted them. And I credit it mostly to Shalty, or Always Salty, because they are cracked with blasters. So Luigi, you're able to use that greedily. Lore was not able to get that. Stay within the side. Let me check what happened there. See you, Lore, like running around there. Because what you want to do with the Brella, right, is you want to shoot your Brella, and if they're shooting back at you, you can just keep your Brella held open, and if your Brella launches, you can like hide right behind the Brella and keep shooting. you hide behind the umbrella and keep shooting, because that will give you the best chance of survival and also getting a splat. And Luigi is just trying to fend off the 2 blues on that side. Saul Goodman is inking in the wrong spot, so Butter's trying to ink, but that's going to be mostly negated by that sprinkler. Yeah, those sprinklers do not decay. And look at the, okay, so fun fact about the sprinkler decays like regular sprinkler. So like every few seconds, like every like 3 or so seconds, the sprinkler will decay in efficiency, and eventually it'll just be very bad at inking. Like that blue one cannot used to be outpacing the ultra signal, but now it can barely keep up. Yeah, I can only keep like 1 splotch of ink on. Yeah, blue was not inking much of their base, but orange got all of it. Lord, you died to Yanni again. No, that's just that's honestly dying to Yanni, or like, what is it? Dying to sloshing machines is just a sloshing machine issue most of the time, because their hitbox is ridiculous. And the player hitbox is ridiculous because there is a bug. There's still an existing bug where the player hitbox can be hit through under bridges, like the one in the center of the Sturgeon shipyard, by the sloshing machine. Brell and Ultra Stamp hitbox issue. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna, if I have a Brella on me, I'm gonna show you what I mean by what you should do with the Brella lure. So, Undercover Brella, has a really low health, thing. Okay. You can only be in there for like 1 second. It takes a moment to do that again. Okay, wait a second. So we need to hit 100 in order to 1, 2, 3. You need to hit 3 shots. So 1. Never mind. Yep. They can shoot you before your umbrella goes up. But if you're like 1, 2, 3, you can do that. You don't want to put yourself in the center of danger. The umbrella is like extra insurance to getting that. But now with the, let's say, do I have the other umbrella? Okay, with the tent umbrella. The tent umbrella is really good. It's got a wide range. It's got a wide range. Hold on. Let's see if we could. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, that is really good. And because of its wide range, you don't have to, like, you can hide 3 people, 2 people behind this even. But 2 is ideal. You can hide in front, you can hide behind. It's nice. So this is the splat umbrella you were using. Because it'll shoot before it puts it up. If you want to put it up, you do that. You follow the umbrella. Do that. I'm just gonna hold Squeezer for now. I was fucking around with Squeezer earlier today. Foz has not given me any replays yet, so I'm going to look through my tricolors. Gerbo. Okay, here. With no account, Miss Eris, Always Salty, and VG Guru 64. This guy was the one who was feeding a lot for this one. So this one, in this tricolor, no one got the ultra signal. This tricolor, no one got the ultra signal. So, this is just Splashomatic plays right here. And also just a lot of Shalty moments. VG Guru fed. Let's go overhead. So me and no account on that side, Salty and Guru on that side. Firecracken has the right idea, rushing into center. Diet Dr. Kelp looks like they're charging for Crab. But since we're already at the center, we can hold that spot, and I yelled this way a lot, even though we're in VC, especially if I'm in danger, so that people know where I am if there's someone coming over there. So we get that Dapple Doolies right away. Fiji Guru feeds, goes down, but Firecracken is taken down by no account. So I'm mostly maintaining the center over here and throwing bombs to put them in a bad situation. Diet Dr. Kelp goes down. We note that there is a dually at the top there. We always call for like tower or perch, which is right up there. It was perches before. And then we have the bridge, which is the center. I die to Emma, who just used their special on me. But because Always Salto, VG Guru, and no account were relatively close to spawn, but not like right beside each other. But they are now, which kind of is not optimal. Guru dies again. They never seem to notice the bombs. So let's see. I'm looking around here. I noticed that that guy is over there, but then they activate the reef slider, and before I can get out of it, I die, because I'm also pinched by the dualies over there. VG Guru and Always Salty and no account split up in order to approach those two at alternate angles so they can't shoot everyone at once. No account gets Emma. VG Guru dies to... Huh? Hold on, what is happening here? Okay, no, so Firecracken is up there. He throws a suction bomb. Always Salty spots that, but VG Guru is too busy. They got their mind... Okay, what's the word? Blah. They got tunnel vision on the two grass members over there, and they died to the bomb. No account just constantly spams the tactical cooler, but it's really good. Salty is taking down Firecracken, or just like keeping them out of the way. I'm in. I alert them to Firecracken coming in with a crab. Oh yeah. Crab dead. Okay, it's X. So I'm here. On tower. We both get that at the same time, but I'm able to get them first. I also get someone off the tower there, but I'm flanked. Shalty is able to save us. Okay, both of them are trying to approach. So both of the fire are trying to approach on the right, but Always Salty is keeping an eye on them, and Always Salty is able to keep them at bay, at least for now. But Firecracken holds their ground, so, you know, Salty can't just overextend by themselves. I extend into grass and eat shit. I overextend into grass, yeah. Like, you mostly just, as a defender, you don't want to be extending too far out because you need to keep an eye on that ultra signal all the time. So now with grass up, they try to grab the ultra signal. I jump in. Hold on, what is happening there? Huh. So the moment I respawn in, I jump in. Fire tries to go for ultra signal. A Splat Dr. Kelp, no account, is also helping. They're trading fire with Fire Kraken. Emma tries to go for the ultra signal. I look back and no account gets them as well. No account stands their ground and gets everyone trying to go for the ultra signal. Really good shit. I mean, I could have also been shooting at there, but I also want to be watching my back. Or at least no account's back. Because they would have had my back if someone was behind me. So yeah. Just a minor mistake there. I could... If we're looking at each other, we can get each other's backs. We got the lean from no account. Emma tries to pull a funny, but there's 3 of us on there. BG Guru hides over there. He is giving fire an opening, but 3 of us are able to push Dr. Kelp. Always salty. Nice. They got the direct there. Grass and fire going again after each other. The ultra stickles, but one game when fire was going after grass really hard. Oh, no. I remember there was something on TikTok or like on social media about some guy who voted for fire who was in the hospital and they were trying to win harder for him to be happy, but it's like... And then someone came up with receipts that this guy is a pro shipper, and I'm like, really? Just play the fucking game. No one had even gotten the signal. Get the signal. I crabbed on them. I crab on Dr. Kelp. All 4 of us are on fire, but that's okay. Because, like, a couple seconds before, grass had died. All of the grass team had died. So we're able to basically just rotate between the 2 teams and make them respawn at the same time, but, like, out of sync. So that we only have to deal with 2 people at the same time. It's nice. So once BG Guru takes care of Kraken, we can just focus on grass again. Ah, man, I can't deal with that dualies there for some reason. No account gets them both. Nice. Fire Kraken takes a last-ditch effort to grab the signal. But it's way too late. So, I won't look at this replay because it's basically the same. The second tricolor victory that I got. Okay, let me just make sure. Okay, this is a tricolor that I really loved. So we have both salties. Okay, so just a little context. Me, Salty Boy, and Always Salty were on that team in Proton Splat League, and we seeded 10th and contested for 4th, so we like tied for 4th. It was really nice. If we were able to get into 3rd, we would have been in Proton John's stream. We were so fucking close. But, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I want to do more low ink tournaments. I don't know if I have the willpower to get into, like, actual tournaments. Because it's so bad. I don't know why gamers are so bad. I don't know why competitive gaming has to be so toxic. Because I know your whole personalities get better at game, but I really enjoy it. Whether I lose or I win. Low ink just means, like, it's for people who are basically just getting into the competitive scene. Like, there's an official thing called Leagues Under the Ink, which gives you your rating. And it's by divisions. Okay, so here's the more interesting replays. So I basically mained Explo for half of the tricolor, half of the tournament, half of the Splatfest, sorry. So I was basically just playing with no account here. So we kind of had to split up and do things. Okay, so you make the move, we take over mid. I'm keeping Anasaki at bay right there as that, yeah. Oh, he's inking ahead. That NZAP is dead. Nice. I stay in the center because I'm long range and I can basically just keep watch of anyone that tries to advance. No account, and okay, no. I tried to help with that, but it's a bit too late for it, so... Okay, yeah. They're moving in to pinch us. Okay, what's here? What's happening here? Okay, there. I'm finally moving, but then it's too late because I get bonked by the NZAP over there. Yeah, it was a kind of a bad start here, but I was able to recover, and mostly your role as Explo, my role as Explo is just to ink things and keep it clean. But, you know, because I have thermal ink on, I can also be really good at detecting people and making sure that they don't get too close by playing my range. So two of the fire try to move in. Okay, yeah, most of us are dead over here. I just have to back up. I'm trying to cover mid over there. And just waiting for everyone to get back because an Exploiter is not good at taking on many people at once. Trying to ink into their base. While fire takes a signal. Green also gets a signal. But yeah, it was a very tough battle here. So once all this shit happens, like, what you have to realize that you don't want to be inking over places where the ultra signal is. What you actually want to do is to ink places where the ultra signal can't reach, where the other opponents are less likely to ink over. So while I'm over there in that corner, I start inking all of the bases while they're occupied with center, where I won't, you know, die. But I die anyway. Like, just placing down as much ink as possible is the most important the last few seconds. If someone's chasing you, you splat them. But this one, Very close. See, look at that. It's very close between us and fire, but we get it. Now let's play this one. This one I was playing with Foz. So, Lore, if you haven't seen the clip that I posted, we won this by literally 1 point. We won this by 1 point. So I'm gonna skip to like the last minute. Because all you have to know is that both Ultra Signals are captured. We failed to defend center, so we just have to run around in circles and ink as much as we can. Yep, die. Boy, I die. Yep, just inking base. Yeah, that rain is going to get into places, and usually it's not worth getting all of the rain covered. Alright, take a look at this. Read it and weep. 705 to 704. That was the closest game you could ever have in Splatoon. And if you didn't notice in the yeah, if you didn't notice, Fire did not fully ink their spawn. So if they did ink their spawn in the whole dying respawning process, they would have won. Which is why it's important to ink spawn when you have the chance, not ink spawn whenever it is bare. One fucking point. I mean, I played a lot more rounds with Foz, but don't think I wanted to take all of these. So if I save a replay of these, then they were definitely more notable. Okay. Oh, okay. Look at this. Look at this kill-death ratio. 14 to 1. 14 to 1. That's probably one of the highest KD ratios I've got. I just want to watch this. And after this, if you could pull Foz into the stream chat, that would be great, so I could look at his replays as well. Okay, so here. I know... Okay. First of all, you notice that we are not all 100% inking spawn at the start. This is what you are supposed to do. Unless you want to build up special for an opening gambit sort of play, where you pop your special right away for like something zoning or disrupting like rain or tentamissiles, or what else you got? Booyah Bomb. If you can get to spawn that, I mean, if you can get to mid that fast, you really shouldn't be. So I'm painting for a special down there. Always Salty takes the tower. Keeps Dr. Ack at bay. Those two at the top, man. Got Dr. Ack with the crab. You and Luigi had teammates who always wanted to 100% cover spawn and never pushed. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks a lot when your teammates only defend and they don't attack. But if you're a backline, all you can do is do your best and hope that your other teammates know how to attack. I get salty. I get fucking tilted over these kinds of things sometimes. Sneak in. You wanna watch my perspective here? I wanna watch my perspective here. Yeah. So another thing in just getting better at the game is you don't want to have gamer tunnel vision. This guy, Dr. Ack repeatedly, I remember this round, Dr. Ack repeatedly ran into my crab, thinking they could get me while I was shooting. Nice. Just a little pursuit over there with Sapphire. Okay, fun fact about the Splashomatic. It is. In fact, it is. Splashomatic is the only weapon with zero RNG when it jumps. So Splashomatic is consistent. It will always shoot forward. It will never shoot to the side. So you have to use that to your advantage. You gotta be jumping and running everywhere to take full advantage of it. While I can't say I'm a sub-strafe pro, it definitely makes me a lot better. And yeah, use tilt controls, but if you're using handheld mode or like small screen mode, I would advise that you use a separate controller or another controller to play so that you're not tilting the screen and like making light glare into your face. Got him. And in this one, it's easy to see, like, just because they're Japanese name players doesn't mean they're good at the game. Some of my friends have Japanese name, even though they're actually in America or Australia or what, just for an intimidation factor. Like, I find it's especially true when I'm playing Salmon Run, which I'll talk a lot about later in the stream. Because I want to Splatoon Salmon Run coach. Foz! Foz is here! Foz! Foz, how was your ginger tea? How was your soup? How was your sick soup? Are you feeling better? Okay, yeah, green takes over here, but I mean, we won this one. Must have had a good comeback in the last 30 seconds. Got Sapphire again. Start inking with the crab. Dr. Ack. Lars Brella plays. Lars Brella plays? There were no Brella plays. There was only feeding. #1 overall splatter, #1 popular target, #1 super jump spot. Boy, you die. A fun fact about Explode. Oh, it's holy shit, it's dead fish. Pause. Wait, what were you using? Oh, you're using the unzap. I'm gonna look at your perspective, Foz. Foz doesn't want to talk, he's sick. His nose is full of goop. Foz, you're over adjusting too much. Foz, you're over adjusting. Foz is over adjusting in this clip here. You gotta focus on your targets, but also don't do the thing. So you aim at them, they go in front, and you over adjust. No, but you don't know. You know they're going to try and shoot you again, so they move forward, and you both miss each other again. It just keeps happening. And then this guy comes up, and they've got their sights on you. You're moving back because you know they're good. They got the eyes of someone who knows what they're doing. Eventually, some of your shots hit. You just keep passing by each other. Effect clear pause. Yeah. It might just be a little tremor thing, but you do kind of shake your controller a bit once you're looking at someone and you're trying to shoot at them. You kind of got to be acutely aware of what your range is. Oh, fun fact about Tacticooler, you can use it greedily, but if you're going to be moving back like that, you gotta make sure that someone's gotta be nearby to receive it, if that's what you want to do. Okay, so there's that guy again. You're like running around the whole map trying to get him, but then you get... There's another guy over there. You trade with dead fish, which is nice. Oh, you also got a little assist on silver. Why are they there again? Yeah, that was a little wave dashing thing. You moved your reticle left and right, not knowing where they're going, so you just move it left and right to get at least a few shots on them. But that doesn't kill them any faster. And you want to just make sure you know where they are. And if they move, you move. But that guy gets you, because you're distracted. And also there's no one to cover you, unfortunately. Okay, you get Prinny Zero because they run into your shots. You kind of got wrecked. Well, was it still a... Wait, Luigi, was it still a Splatfest replay? Or is it like a regular replay? Because if it's a replay from the previous update, I won't be able to look at it. Okay, no, not your fault. You weren't you weren't watching out for anything. You just went up for vantage point, but you didn't realize that silver was also that another person could possibly be on the same block as you. Zones replay from today. Oh, okay. I'm just panicking, thinking everything. Oof. Foz Tango. Let me get your pull up your replay code, Luigi. Let's see this. Oh my god, goodness. Yeah, you kinda... This is a backline issue. This is a fucking backline issue. 2 explodes and Jesus. Backline issue. Should I... Okay. Luigi, do you still want me to look at this one, or do you want me to look at the next first? Alright. Okay, that looks a lot better, but they still won. I'll look at this one. And I'll look at this one. Anyways, I started slayering. Are you on VC right now? First off, you got 3 backlines. And they got 2. What is the screen? I mean, Expo is good on zones, but when you have 3 backlines like this, that's kind of ridiculous. So, you're kind of more focused. You were just looking at the ground the whole time, more focused on covering your bottom, and you just assumed that your teammates were gonna cover you for the zone, but that doesn't really happen. You kind of have to do something. You're able to get one of them, but now they've got their eye on you, especially that tri-stringer. You're able to toss them. Oh, look at that double rain. That's really nice. Double rain's nice. But, okay, you're focused, very focused on that area, which they've likely evacuated, but, you know, you see the roller back there. Pop that. And I would have ignored them in favor of the charger, who's looking very vulnerable right there. Like, you could have thrown a little bit to him, but I guess you didn't have enough ink to do that. You're able to tap him. He hides, but there's someone behind you. They're not covering you. Oh, that good maneuver, but you're out of ink. Hold on. Let me go overhead. Because you trust your teammates. How long were you playing with your teammates there? So yeah, 2 of them die. And now it's just left to you 2 exploshers. Because you're slow, okay, 1 of them dies. 0 games before. I wouldn't do that. Skydives again? Okay, that charger is really good. That charger is good at what they're doing. You assume they get to S+ because they're skilled. I wouldn't make that assumption until I got to S+ 10. But even then, you know, people can still get carried by chance. Okay, that's an aiming issue. But also, you're probably panicking right there because there's both a charger and a tri-stringer on your ass. You better be backing up. But nope, you died to the roller. So, if you don't notice, you're the only Explo alive, and where the hell is your NZAP? You have to ask yourself, where is the NZAP here? Right behind you, instead of, you know, jumping around to your cover. But I mean, I suppose that's the safest option. NZAP dies again. I think NZAP is feeding. You face a wipeout. Bad HUD awareness, honestly. Lol. Yeah. The only thing about the HUD that I'm not actually very well aware of is the clams and clamblets. I don't know how many clams anyone has until I look up or I look at how many clams are trailing behind them. That's honestly my only issue. And I would improve on that if I played more clams, but I don't right now. I don't play a lot of clams. So let's look at this one. So this is a new set of people you're playing with on the Mahi map. Like, just by principle. Just because I hate this map so much. I don't play Mahi Resort when it's up on rotation. Lord, you've accepted that if you get good, you get good. Then you don't, then oop. Yeah, I'm awesome. I sometimes make an exception when it's zones or like any other ranked, but I'm rarely in the mood for it. Lord, you can get better. You can get better at a game you like to play. Okay, so here you're a lot more aware of like the people in there, but then you get splat by the splatling over there. Hold on. It just takes time, yeah. It only looks like I've just been built to play the game because I've played ever since Splatoon 1. Let's go overhead. So you're trying to contest it, but Cherry Bomb over there is flanking and moving in. Right behind you and Colby Jack over there. Luigi, you're struggling a lot. and because of that crossfire, you can't really move anywhere. Like, at that point, I would have just, like, gone by instinct and super jump back to spawn here. Hold on, I need to check something. Pause. Oh, you got your replay codes. Okay. Okay, Foz, you can repost your replay codes in the chat so I can take a look at it without having to tab out. Yeah, like, okay, the habit that I've sort of gotten myself into when I notice that there's no way for me to escape, which happens like 50% of the time, is... Okay, wait. Let me move it back to that spot. So is... When I'm here, I press X, I press down because down will automatically select spawn, and then I press A, which will super jump me back to spawn. Oh, you got cherry bomb, nice. Nice, your friend helps you with that. Well, there's still 2 more people lurking around. Nice. And with everyone down, you can now just focus on making sure they do not escape from their spawn. Yeah, it's really nice. You can just sit there almost all game and be fine. Except when there's an E-leader. And then he fell off. Oops. And when you fall off is when they start to take over because you're not guarding the zone like that. Oh! Hey! The thing. The wave breaker goes all the way up there. Okay, Dooley's down there. Dooley's spotted. Booyah bomb, go! What do you mean custom Inkling amiibo? Are you making it in Blender? Okay, water level drops. Oh, nice hit on the GooTuber there. Well, okay, if you didn't notice, there was someone swimming around in the ink to the right after you splatted that GooTuber. Yeah, that was around Zeno's area. So yeah, shooter comes in. So there's the heavy splatling over there. And then one of the dualies comes... It's over there. Splat that guy. Yeah, they get splatted. Someone could swim in behind you at that point. They've hit it in the ink at this over here. Fine. Okay, no, there was no one in the ink. Good. A literal custom one. Oh. Nice. So you're winning this for like half the round, but then at some point, you just can't get back in. I wonder why that is. Oh my god, 2 of them have last-ditch effort. You fell down. I don't know if that's probably just... that's just an issue. Aim issue. And also getting stuck in the... getting stuck in the tentamissiles. No, but it's really fun because sometimes I have these clips where I fall down and I dodge for like 2 seconds, which is way longer than I should survive if I fall down into the field, like right between fire. But no, I'm just built different. We got the crab over there. We got the rain. Oh, you should have thrown your rain down. a little sooner. Wipeout, nice. And you just have to hold this for like another minute in order to play that. So at this point, you'd want to push forward instead of staying on that perch to make sure that they don't get headed. But they're right on that perch again. There's the dualies down there. YouTuber catches you off guard. Yeah, like at some point it's all just about being aware and not making thing. Yeah, because on that perch there's not a lot of places to hide. Position issue. But you're the only one alive and you could easily get cornered here. And with everyone jumping at you, you don't want to be dying or like leading yourself and others into danger as well. Rain is down. You're focused on painting, which is good. Aim, nice. You just couldn't get it. The other team was a lot more coordinated and pushing forward. Okay. What's the result here? Okay, so you win this one. Laura, you didn't actually feed this time. Oh, you want to see my fit? Okay. You want to see my regular fit? Let me go change into my regular fit, because this is not my regular fit. This is my regular fit. Hold on. Let me hold a smaller weapon so you can see. Here, Foz, look at the stream right now. Foz, look at the stream right now. This is my current fit. Okay, nice. Sturgeon Shipyard. Oh man, look at that. Enzap with 12 splats. Ouija with 10. Nice. Shadow the Hedgehog shoes. God, don't say that. Don't say that. No, I wear them because they fit with the ripped pants look. Overhead. Okay, Lore. You on the dualies, Luigi on the roller, as always. You're actually rushing in this time, which is nice. Or painting. You're trying to paint over blue spawn. Orange is the one who rushes in a lot faster. And you two are just stuck sort of painting spawn at the moment. The Ultra Signal appears early. I mean, it doesn't appear early, it appears at a set time. Looks like it's 2 minutes 45 seconds. Both of you just die there, which sucks. What happened there? What the fuck? No, I kind of have to if I want to figure out what's happened there. So no, it's just a brush issue. Brush gets you really fast and really hard. It's kind of... It feels OP. So you cover the rest of your... almost the rest of your spawn there. Which is good. Luigi sends in a curling bomb, which alerts them, but, you know, they still have to watch the curling bomb, and this is a temporary distraction. Luigi pops a bubble. You grab the thing, but it shrinks too fast. Lord tries to grab it this time, and you lose it. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But you're still in the lead, which is nice. And with the rest of most of your spawn covered, it looks like you're gonna win. I mean, I know you did in the results. So, I'm looking at you, Lore, right now. You're just hanging out back there, but the brush knows you're there. You might want to dodge to shoot. Like, the mistake that I see a lot for dually players when starting out is that they just think that 2 reticles means they'll hit more. Because they'll have... At least one of them is gonna hit you, but that's like the same issue with wave aiming. If you want to put out more... If you want to put out more ink, and if you want to splat faster, you want to roll. Dodge roll. And also if you want to dodge, you want to dodge roll. But I mean, dodge rolling is really hard to get down. I only somewhat know how to play each weapon because I play a lot of Salmon Run, which is what I want to do Splatoon 3 coaching for. But when it comes to actually going against people, I suck. You all just kind of die there, but there's 2 blue left to defend fire. Well, defend against fire. Defend for the last ultra signal. Yeah, Curb Nation gets you. Yeah, man, you just have to get the brush faster than they can hit you, but that's kind of hard to do if they outrange you. You just want to avoid them and make sure you have an advantage first, because the brush isn't going to move in if they know they can't escape. It's a brush issue. Lord tries to grab it solo, gets immediately bonked because Luigi isn't there to defend you. But I mean, your team won because you got ultra signals. Like, when it comes to going against players who have a longer range than you, if you aren't fast enough to dodge them, or if you can't approach them, you want to be poking them with bombs and painting for special if that's what gets them off of your ass. Okay. Dodge good roll. Okay, Boz has a couple of these he wants to share with me, but I'm gonna have to copy and paste them into the stream in order to see this. How's the thing doing right away? Okay. I like how one of your codes is RAR Foz. RAR XD. Foz's crispy, juicy, tender. I just put my newborn son inside a blender. Oh yeah, Foz and I were using roller when we were playing in tricolors. Okay, I got all of them now. Oh, we should do a roller variety squad? So we do Dynamo, Flingza, Splat, and Carbon. Well, Lord, do you want to try Dynamo? I've wanted to try Carbon. Ooh. Okay, let's look at this first. Oh wow, Foz with 14 splats? Fucking cracked. Foz, have you tried Flingza? Oh my god, it's whole wheat! I wanna look at this overhead. So that's you, Foz, on right. And you move right in, which is nice. Whole weed! Watch out, Laura, you're allergic to weed. Look away! You're willing to learn Flingza. Okay. Weed team lost. You evaporated from the weed. Okay, nice. Nice panic bubble. But you should know that— oh my god, that brush is taunting you. Foz. Fun fact. Your vertical flick is a lot more proficient at killing. Weed team lost. Sorry, Lore, you have to go. You've been voted off the island. Oh, also another fun fact. You see how tiny that bubbler is? That is because something is on top of it. You need the vertical flick more than the horizontal flick, because it's not very good. You were voted off by 0.06%. Okay. Well, you seem to be doing very well with splats anyway, so... It's nice. You know what you're supposed to be doing as a roller. Sending out those things and sharking like that, that's nice. And because that guy is not facing you directly, that brush, you can get them from behind. Ah, should have moved there. Yeah, but sometimes the bombs just come in so fast that you don't know what you're doing. By 420%. Oh, pause. Have you used curling bombs in a way to actually try and splat people? It's very blue and bright, and Ninja Squid just hides you completely. How did that not splat them? Fucking lag issue. The magic conch says otherwise. Oh, someone might be in your spawn, pause. Look at the top UI. You got the brush, nice. There's still another brush coming in. That brush is just taunting your team. What the fuck, man? Look at the map every so often if you have the time. Yeah, I do that. Okay, so I'm gonna demonstrate to you what I mean by use your curling bombs to get off-angle splats. You need to be using trigonometry, boy. Because I've gotten a lot of splats with curling bombs, so, you know, you can just throw a curling bomb right that, just click your R button, but hold it. Hold it. And it will slow down. Oh! If you can get the timing right, for the curling bombs, you can get really nice trick shots with this thing. You gotta firmly grasp it. You gotta firmly grasp it. Oh. You have to trigonometry. It's the same with the blob blobber. If you can trigonometry and cover a lot of space, you can zone out a lot of things. You gotta... So, you can hold it up to... Wee. And it bounces back. But, like... It's the boss over there. It can also go up, like, ramps. I can get the one over there. What's the modes? The modes? Hey, open zones. Oh, I can't wait for the next rotation. We got Dynamo. We got Dynamo on spawning grounds. We got Dynamo on breeding grounds. And then we get the Tenterbrella on... Oh, I want Tenterbrella on Sockeye. I want a Grisco roller right now. I want a Grisco roller that... with the power of a Dynamo and the swing speed of a... of a Carbon, please. Question mark question on the 18th. Ooh, I'll definitely be going for that one. Takoyaki. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break and I will be back enjoy the cats. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Ah! Box jam? This is cats. Fox jam at Ho Depot? What the heck are you talking about? Okay, okay, let's look at this tricolor battle then. Ah. 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 Efrog. So I'm just gonna watch your perspective. I'm trying to stretch out my hand because my wrist is feeling very Not good. It's not feeling good right now. So you've got a good head start with 19 over there. 21. What are you doing, like, on the fuzz? You are being very aggressive. You have to be watching out for center before you try and spawn camp people. But I guess whatever helps. What a game does to a hand, it's Splatoobs. What gaming does to a hand. Oh, I can feel it right there. I'm massaging my hand right now. I can feel my nerves fucking changing. I got that gamer juice flowing through me. Oh, you keep dying by Elfrook. Fuzz, you don't have to be so aggro on the grass. If they step a foot into mid, that's when you kill them. Or like, splat a little bit ahead of them. But you're going to die again because that fucking reef slider gets you by with the tent missiles. And now orange is winning. Yeah, you're never looking at spot center. But I mean, if this splatting ahead actually helps, it can. I would just prefer it if you actually had someone backing you up whenever you were doing this stuff. The reef slider, fuck, I meant the reflux. You're just sharking there. You missed! Oh, I'm missing the shark. No one has gotten the ultra signal, but the fact that the fact that the fire is still close to winning is very concerning. They just kind of stood there and accepted their fate. You missed. I missed. Protected the ultra signal. Yeah, now you're getting the hang of it in this one. You're flicking more vertically. But flicking horizontally is good for painting. Yeah, the weapon swung a bit too slow for that. You got top splats there, though. Pretty cool. And what are you doing with Hammerhead Bridge? Because I don't think I've played Hammerhead Bridge on regular tricolor. Wait, no, I have. Like, once, I think. Yeah, that's just a moment where you wish you had carbon. Okay, so I'm just watching here. Our teammate is taking control of mid very early, which is good. And you can all catch up. And also assist them over there. Julie's is somewhere over there. Oh. Nice. There's still someone in that wing over there, probably. Yeah. If you see that on the far right, if you didn't see that. You did not see that. Oh. But I suppose you would have been more focused on that ink brush over there. So from here, you see that? Over here. When you're looking around, you're mostly like tunnel vision right in the center of your screen, but you didn't notice that there was a person right on the side there in the wing, hiding. Like, I saw them shooting, and then they squid run over there. They swim over there. You're able to spot that brush, but then they come up behind to your side. They flank you. And they're able to take mid. Pause. Do you use your squid roll? Your squid surge? Because you could use your squid surge a bit more when dodging people. I hear it's slightly easier to get someone with squid surge as a heavy weapon. You threw your bombs more than you shot. If you shot, you could have prevented them from moving as much immediately, rather than having those bombs pursue the guy and not, like, you know, cover their feet. You're being splat from all sides. What do? You throw your booyah bomb. Wait for a good opportunity. Everyone runs. That Jan's guy does not survive, though. There's the brush over there that you actually spot this time around. Nice. You did not move out. Oofs. Fucking oof. Nice. Oh, the squid surge there to protect you. They're all trying to get you. That's very close range. You're not going to survive that. But, oh, you know what? That's fine. You did the peeky thing. You did the peeky thing. You did the left side cover. No, that was actually, it was covering your right, so you would have been more vulnerable, but you got it anyway. Huh. Okay, I want to see this victory round, and then I'm gonna do some, look over the salmon run clips I got. It's unfortunate, but also makes sense that there's no replay for salmon run. But I want to talk about salmon run more. I want to talk about salmon run. Oh yeah, about the issue that I'm having with starting out Splatoon coaching is that I input my YouTube handle into their system so that they know I got numbers, I got followers, I got subscribers, and for some reason it didn't pick up on my YouTube, my 2,000 plus subscribers on YouTube. And so it's like I'm not qualified because I don't have 1,000, but I mean I do, it just won't detect it. And it's just like been an outlier. The customer service said that it's a weird discrepancy that really hasn't happened before. So I'm just hoping it works because I know the Squid School guy does all of their Splatoon coaching on Metafy. I know I've seen ProChara doing that as well. And Metafy reviews are mixed. What I've heard is that basically it's a lot more biased towards the content creators more so than actual people who know how to coach, whether they're popular or not. And so the other thing is that it's a bit difficult for peer review to work unless they already have a following. So I'm hoping I'm able to get my foot in. keep more. Oh, Foz. Foz, what have you done? $1,000 people seems like a much as well. Yeah, it does. Oh, you got splatted by the sloshing machine. That's the sloshing machine issue. But I mean, you have more range than the sloshing machine. You could have stood back a bit more. You could have been in the center of the thing a bit more. Oh, that was a little risky, but you made it. That's good. Your team has got your back. You're too close to the sloshing machine. Again, you don't need to be standing forward in order to hit them. You have the highest range of any Splatling. And being caught in there will kill you. Coaching area is like that. I mean, I don't know where else I could go for coaching to really start Splatoon coaching aside from, you know, doing it on stream. Because, a lot of the other websites that I've seen are mostly for more male-directed esports like Valorant or a lot of first-person shooters. Well, Splatoon is mostly an outlier because of how it's aimed towards a more general, somewhat child-friendly audience, but if you know the lore, you know it's deeper than that. You notice that guy. The only way to hit them is to be there, but you don't have to move forward. You don't have to move forward. You can move back so that they'll have to travel more distance in order to hit you. That guy's hiding right behind there. They'll catch you if you don't land all your shots. And you're always focused on the left there. You're kind of you're very tunnel vision, focusing on keeping grass out of there. I wonder why that is. Is it a hatred towards Shiver winning twice in a row? Because you might be in the lead, but I mean, Fire has 2 of the rockets already. You're just making it miserable for Team Grass. Yeah. You didn't consider the idea that maybe they'd go up onto their little arm over there. It may have been Shiver anger. And you're just covering more of grass again. You're way too close to that, but I mean, where else are you supposed to hit if you don't paint your feet? Team Fire hardly covers their ground. It's kind of weird. So, 1. Well, that's to be expected of Fire. That's to be expected of Fire because that's the option for arsonists. Try trigonometry. Oh, that is interesting. Okay, Foz, look at this. Look at this. When you hold this longer, until it is small, it'll have a wider explosion. Okay, so now that that's done, let me just check something. It's already 5 p.m. So I'm gonna check this. Oh. I knew that. I just forgot about it. It's like, oh yeah, I remember this in one of the Splatoon tutorials. They said, hold your thing, and it will do the thing. I know this, because I've used this function. I just forgot to mention it. Okay. What else do we got here? Right, I'm going to quit Splatoon so I can take a closer look at my Salmon Run clips that I've got here. It's just unfortunate I can't do Salmon Run replays, but I still want to do Salmon Run coaching, so what'll have to happen is private battles in Salmon Run. So what is happening here? Or you know what, I could still launch Splatoon and go through like the tutorial and stuff, because each weapon has a sort of niche, each weapon has a role, and they can sort of change depending on what the rotation is. That's a good use of the Reef Slider over there to clear some people. Oh, Kohozoon around. We did not win this one. Man, this guy kept on targeting me. But hey, look. At 16 seconds left, you notice that no more bosses are spawning. I mean, there was that guy over there, that piss boy. Fog low tide. We won this one. But it was very difficult. Okay, so here's what I'm doing with the... Why am I still using replay stuff? So with the inkjet, I'm able to just hover over everything. So I clear the way to allow the rest of my team to return way more eggs. And since nothing else is spawning, we can just focus on that entirely. Oh, hey, it's you, Luigi. Squid roll. Squid roll. Always squid roll. Oh, this is really satisfying. Look at this. So there's 2 of them. And oh, that's so good. Then you just have to get rid of all of these at the shoreline. But sometimes in Salmon Run, you can't blame yourself or anyone else. Sometimes it's just a Salmon Run issue, where everything spawns in your face, or like a certain boss spawns and your team is not able to handle them and you lose. Like it's like that sometimes. But sometimes, like what I'd notice even in Executive VP is that people focus more on returning eggs than splatting bosses, especially in the first half of the match. And you end up like overwhelmed when you're all facing the basket and you're not splatting anything and everything spawns on you. And you have no way of getting out unless you use your specials, even on like wave 1. So you mostly want to prioritize splatting the bosses and clearing lessers before you start returning. You only return if you're conveniently by the basket like that. Like if you're reviving someone and you're right by the basket to return, or if you have spare ink before you go out and splat a bitch. What else do we got here? We don't have any more clips. Because when I'm... Okay. The other thing about that... The roller thing. The... What is the bomb called? My brain is blanking already. The curling bomb. Curling bomb is like... Better bloblobber. Look, I got so many stuff. I just spent a lot of my bronze on a sticker. It was this sticker. I really like it. That is a really cool sticker. But this, as soon as I see someone with this banner, I know it's over. It's fucking over. And I've seen a lot of people with this banner as well, but I don't want to. I don't want to waste it on this banner. The Goldie with 100 golden scales, that is a luck-based thing. You'd have to be playing Salmon Run like every day and facing 2 Kohozu, at least like 5 Kohozunas to be able to get this anytime soon. Let's learn the not basics. Oh man, I can't use my... Wait, no, I do have my pink slop suit on. Never mind. You just grind up the golden scales. It's pure golden scales for a Goldie. Oh wait, I forgot. I need to... Okay. You know the bosses. You know the Salmonid bosses. But really, I can't cover everything in one stream. And when I've tried to edit this stuff for like a Salmon Run guide, I just couldn't continue because I kept stuttering over my words. I think live coaching would be the best thing to do if I want to do a lot more Salmon Run type of stuff. Sticks. Oh, is that the unique stuff? No, I know what I'm doing. I just wanted to talk about the salmons. Like, what I notice about... The other thing I notice about, like, Salmon Run, especially in Profresh, is that... Like, even in Profresh, up to Profresh plus 3, I think it's just... People get carried a lot by those who know what they're doing. But I really like these. I really like these. You got this, which is the perfect height, the exact height of the steel head. And you can know how many shots and how much damage it takes. And this has got stickers for the health of these bosses. So that's the lid, scrapper, and the steel eel. What is the basics again? I just want to listen to the intro music because it's fun. Unfeeling salmonids. Hello. Pause. It's your family and friends. I'm giving them an honorable death. It's a Goldie. They're just like, heh. Hello? You slapped me! You have a golden oh my god, he has a golden ring! Goldies actually slap you! Ow. Huh? Like, especially at the start of when Splatoon 3 first launched, people were depending too much on their egg throw. But, like, as a backline, I know to, like, especially as a Dynamo main, like, every second, I'm micromanaging my ink to make sure that I have enough ink to go places. Booey! Hold on. This way, booyah! This way, booyah! This way, booyah! There's another boy over here. Come this way! This way! This way! Why did you pause? Hehehe. This is what you do. So if there's eggs outside, you can still launch them to closer to the basket while you are splatting things at the shore, but it's preferable if you can get a lot more eggs. I mean, it's preferable if you can get eggs close enough to the basket. I mean, what? It's preferable if you can lead most salmonids away from the shore and a bit closer so that everyone can splat them. I wish I could just... Okay. If I could get in a private battle, I could tell you that... Okay, specifically... specifically in Sockeye Station. You know the little ring, the two ramps that lead up to the basket in the center, right? If you're able to just sit on the side of one ramp, you can make sure you splat all of the salmonids if they're on like Goldie Rush or Golden or Goldie Seeking. If they're coming towards that area, you just roll over them, or you all shoot them and make sure that they're chasing you towards the basket in one direction. And then you don't have to worry about clinging to the side of the map. Oh, Foz, do you want to join this for me so I could show it to you? I'll be quick and then I'll end the stream here. So, because I gotta eat. Wee-hoo. 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 Hey, Foz is here. I'm just gonna select the splash. Oh, good. I'm good. Painting walls is just as important in Salmon Run and even ranked, because there's a lot of secret paths you can use to run around. So, okay, you see the ramps here? The ramps. Oh my god, it's low tide night. What are we doing? Oh, it's cannons. You wanna take that? Oh, hey! Pause. Yeah! You got it! I haven't been able to do that before. Are you supposed to like aim on top of the stick or just on the side? Because they don't start rotating until they're placed, right? Well, I can't say because you can't say anything because you're busy playing the game. Thank you. Oh, I'm not asking you to return those. You can still stay on the thing for that. Where? Oh, it's a stick. What? Okay. What? Oop. Oop. slam and run. It's low tide again! Oh, well, anyway, it's supposed to be these ramps. You stand on here, and then they run towards you solely from that angle. Oh, it's a steelhead. I want to one-cycle them if possible. Booyah. Oh. Target the blue first. And you get the red. Hold on. I know you're gonna respawn. So it takes about 3 seconds to die and respawn. And then then you have another 3 for invincibility frames. Oh, shit. So I'm usually able to time it right, so whenever I throw a bomb at someone who's respawning, it explodes right as their hitbox is ready for them to be revived. Imagine in the Splatoon coaching I'm telling them about the appropriate time to revive people, and I ask them, hey, can you die for me real quick? And then they just hang up. Oh. And I just keep pulling it like, this is how you revive, and this is when you should not be revived until you're in a safer spot or an advantageous spot. Eh. Okay, there's a pisser here. I'm gonna use that cannon. It's a lot more chill, so it doesn't matter if you're fighting things at the shore too much. Nice. Ow! Was not paying attention. That was my mistake, actually. Thank you. On my way back. Can do this. Fly. Fuck. Hey! You don't do that. I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Wait, if we're both at the cannons, then who's returning the eggs? Another thing to consider when big shots start spawning is if there's someone actually returning the eggs back at the basket. Because you don't want everyone to be just sitting there, and then you don't just want everyone to be on the shore, and then there's no way for you to return the eggs, and all of the snatchers have taken them. So what happens if there's too many at the shore? You have to split your team into 2. So you have 2 at the handling things at the shore, and 2 handling things that come close to the basket. That's what happens in Executive VP from what I've experienced. So yeah, I am going to talk to Metafy staff and see if they can fix my issue. And that'll be it for the stream. All the snatchers took them. Yeah. But